What's up, everyone? So I want to go over really quickly what I did to unlock everything with research notes and how to get those research notes while we still can. So we are here in New Kaining City, over in the Garden Heights area. Come spawn in and then head up over by the Jade Bot workbench, and right next to it you have an agent, an associate, who sells a whole bunch of recipes and goodies for research notes. So within these research notes, you get the research notes through kits. These kits are only, you should have gotten one going through the storyline, but they're only 2 silver a piece. But here is the currency research note for everything in here, and he's all the recipes for the cores, a whole bunch of extra goodies, boosters, stuff for your bot. This I'm not even going to cover for various reasons. A whole bunch of armor. As you unlock this and the weapons, you will start to unlock all of these as well, which is all the ascended recipes. Alright, so let me get you started on this. First thing, make sure you got a research kit. And I'll switch over to my other character, go over to Mistlock, and show you what I did for the rest. So here we are back at Mistlock. Now I'm just going to show you what I did and what I've used. You might have a little bit different. I don't know if you have a tailor that's able to do this, but I do. So working with my tailor, I'm going to be building not shamans, actually rabbits. I'm going to be building these mantles right here. Now this has been so far the most cost efficient, most bang for your buck that I've found. Now granted, I've spent maybe an hour and a half researching this, and that's about it. So if you spend more time, maybe you can find something else that yields more research notes per coin. So what I bought was the Rabbit Intricate Gossamer Insignias. Now I'm patient enough to put in buy orders. So let's just say you're going to buy them for 8 and you want to do 200. That's what I ended up doing, is 200. So I spent 16 gold. That's pretty much the only thing I spent. Unless you have a bunch of these already, or a bunch of stuff that you can break down to get these insignias, you'll probably most likely have to buy them since you can't craft them. So 16 gold. That's pretty much what I got built into all of this. So you want to come back here. I just did 10 for these examples. So you want to build 10 paddings, 10 panels, and then have the 10 gossamer insignias. So the padding uses bolts of gossamer and gossamer thread. Again, these are probably products you already have if you've been crafting or if you've been salvaging. And then for the panel, it's cured hardened leather squares. Now I do have a bunch of these, and I have a bunch more in my bank too. So this was very expendable for me. Not super expendable, but it's good enough for right now. So we're going to craft all 10 of those. Now a little tip here. Let's just say you crafted 100. And they're all sitting up over here. You have to salvage. You can't just salvage like you usually do. You're going to have to activate it, and then it's one at a time, and then hit and accept. Well, since accept is always going to pop up here, just bring this down over here. So if you're working in this section, bring it right here. If you've got a bunch of sections over here, bring them over here. But just bring them close. If you're going to do 200 of them, it's a little bit of a daunting task, so it's a little bit of a pain. But if it's all right in front of you, it goes quick. Alright, so that was 10 of them. Every now and then I did 200. I got some of the rare ones, which give you quite a bit more. I think it's 50 research notes. So let me show you how much. That was 10. That gave me 750 research notes. So there you go. Continue with that. So I do encourage you to go ahead and try different things. I can tell you that the potions no longer work. And some of the food, unless you have much more expensive food like exotic food or rare food, you're only really going to get one research note per. So someone was saying that they used custard. I think it was a candy corn custard, got it for 21 copper. Well, if you add it all up and get as many research notes as I got out of it, you're going to end up spending about 30 gold for all of that, when I spent half of that. So it works considerably better if you scale it up a little bit more with rares or exotics. Now I did get this shamans because I did want to show you something. You'll notice 8, I think it was 8 silver, 8 copper was for the other one. This one is 565 you can put a buy order in for. So yeah, it is cheaper. That's great. You can go with that. But let's go over to the weapon. And you go to craft it. Let's see, it was shamans. Go to craft it, you're going to be spending ecto. You don't want to spend ecto. Unless you have millions of ecto. There's no reason to use ecto for anything for this. Maybe for luck, but I wouldn't use it for this at all. So any kind of inscriptions and making weapons is going to end up using ecto. So I would stay away from inscriptions. So stick with insignias. And maybe, you know, like I said, maybe check out some more food. If you have a high level chef, he might be able to get you some more food for cheaper, depending upon what resources you have most of. And that's it. So go ahead, unlock everything. So one more addition I wanted to add on here. I was going to say, and I think I said a little bit earlier in the video, about it doesn't matter due to the fact that Dragon Jade was not available, non-existent. That was when I logged off yesterday, and when I logged on today, as of now, there is Dragon Jade. So you can get it, you can craft it, and so now all of this is relevant. All your boosters and stuff that you can get, and as you can see, I got 10,961, so I got enough left to buy all the rest of these and move up through the ranks. So cool, Dragon Jade is in. So just a few closing notes. Now that you can craft the pieces of Dragon Jade, that also uses research notes to craft 30 research notes. So you want to keep that in mind to make sure you're up on research notes. Also, you know, in the comments below, put something down there if you found something else out that that is either cheaper or easier, or I'm not trying to make market crash or anything here, or have everybody sell off all their inscriptions or insignias, but I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for everybody to kind of progress in this. So if it helps, cool. Little thumbs up, little subscribe. Appreciate it. Thanks again. Later.